Hey guys, I'm not sure if you're aware of this. Mark Meadows and Mike Pence, that's Donald Trump's chief of staff and his vice president, respectively, um, basically just proved Trump told a lie. They said they had no knowledge of Trump declassifying a huge number of documents. And we know that that was a part of one of his cases, the Mar-a-Lago case of saying he had some kind of, I guess, magical ability to just declassify at will. Um, I think this further proves the point that even if Trump got reelected, who would he have around him? Like everybody that worked for him, everybody in the White House has come against him, or if not come against him, has in some ways put shade upon him. Let's put a shadow upon him. He really is every man for himself. The reason for this video uh, is that every time I look at somebody who worked for Trump in some way, form, or fashion, they are all lesser. They are all lesser as a result of being in his employ, as a result of being in or around his administration. His chief of staff speaking out against him told me a lot as well. My point is, I think that when the chips come down, when the smoke clears, when we really understand everything that went on, lead up to that horrible period of time at the end of his presidency, I think that you can't serve a sociopath is the main message. Whether it be Giuliani supposedly getting $100,000 a week, whether it be others around him that were promised certain things, all those folks are in danger. Giuliani got his law license suspended in New York, I believe. John Eastman? Don Eastman, he had his law license suspended, I believe, or he resigned or something. But I think Giuliani's getting sued by his wife for alimony. He has no security in broad daylight. Everybody around Trump is ruined, or they're on TV talking about him. There is nobody other than Stephen Miller and a few others who are what I call fanatics. There is nobody who is defending him, who is above consequence, who's not facing consequence. I think that's the main point. The main point is not that the bad guy goes down. At the end of the day, the FBI, the police, they run down on the bad guy and they catch him and throw him in prison. No, that ain't the point. The point is that if you stand by a fascist, if you stand by a sociopath who ruins lives and rejoices in destruction, and what they say that they knew there was going to be violence around the election and that what they were doing was wrong, and that what the guy said, that's why we have an insurrection act, that he was willing to start trouble, to send in the Marines, send in the military to beat people up and do a coup on the government. Those people pay in the end. And that if you're working with somebody like that and you're conspiring in secret, you won't get away with it. And that's my hope to the next generation. I remember with Nixon. I remember as a kid reading about Nixon, how with Saturday Night Massacre, he fired all the guys that were set up to prosecute him. All the guys that were supposed to investigate him, he had them fired. I remember as a kid knowing that's wrong. What? A president can do that? I knew as a kid that was wrong. I mean, there's nothing but no law or constitution. I knew that wasn't what it was supposed to be. Obviously. So I think that ultimately that is the true consequence of the Trump administration is a bunch of bastards getting their comeuppance. And as I said, it'd be one thing if you break the law and you do bad things and you come up and it's okay, I might have to go to court in a minute, but I got money and stuff. They saying Giuliani didn't even get all that money. They're saying Trump didn't even pay all his lawyers all that money. And it just That's the lesson. If you're out here and you I'm gonna sell out, I'm gonna go work. If you do that, you won't get away with it. You will pay, and it's not worth it.